Listen, this journey is not a game. And today I received confirmation in three different ways. And I just want to share it. I know the last couple videos that I've posted, I've been, just going through the motions. And that's a part of this journey. For people that have an interest in moving abroad, specifically to the continent of Africa, even South Africa, with all of its conveniences, amenities, and beautiful luxuries as I sit in the spa at my gym preparing for my yoga vinyasa class. It's a journey, and not necessarily because it's Africa. I think if you're living anywhere outside of your hometown, it can be a challenge. And I received confirmation today in three different forms by three different people, and it just literally shifted my energy. And I want to be that one person for you today. So welcome to the channel. This is Ashley. On this channel, Ashley in Africa, I talk about my experience, of living and doing business here on the continent. And it's been a lot of business lately. Thus, I have not been totally just living and pouring into myself. And today I needed to do that. I took a stumble. My helper was polishing our floors, and I took a really hard stumble last week. And I had been saying, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna get my massages, and God was just like, okay, you said you're gonna do it, now you need to do it. And so I had a 2-hour massage last week. I'm about to go and do some vinyasa yoga to heal my body. And I've been eating and drinking a lot of water. And in this video, I just want to reflect on the three people that came to me today to affirm that experience. I want to shout out one of the subscribers of the channel, JT Maxime. I think that's his name. He sent me a lovely email that I haven't yet responded to privately, but I will before I post this video. And he said a lot of things, very personal things, reflective of the journey that he's been witnessing and affirming. But this is not for the faint of heart. This journey is exactly that. And I say it all the time, and it's such a cliche to those that I think are hearing it. But when you're experiencing it, it really is a thing. And no one really knows what it takes to commit to this type of lifestyle where you are literally removing yourself from everything you know and entering into a new space with the belief, with the faith that it is going to work out. And while I've traveled so many countries, living abroad is totally different. And, he just affirmed me in saying that nobody really knows and encouraged me to get on some superfoods and up my nutrition. And I heard you, JT, and I appreciate you. And I received that. I also had a really lovely conversation with my helper today. And, I'm just blown away by the way some people in the domestic space are treated through the relationships with their employers. And I experienced some of this in Tanzania for sure, but it just feels like, wow, I'm experiencing it on a different level here in South Africa. And so I make sure to have relationships, personal relationships with the people in my energy. It doesn't matter if you're a domestic worker, if you're a waiter, if you're a janitor, if you're a man sitting on the side of the road as I'm walking by, I'm gonna greet you with a smile and send and share love your way, because you're coming into my energy and I want to receive the energy that you have. And if I have any parts in making it better, like I want to do that and extend that to you. And so this isn't a talk about how to treat the people in your life, but maybe it is because as I mentioned, she was polishing the floor and I took a stumble and I was really angry with her. Although I knew it was a mistake, I was harboring this resentment that I hadn't vocalized, right? But I was like, oh, I gotta go to the doctor. I gotta do all of this. Like, this is an extra expense, all because she didn't communicate. She didn't do this. And that was all in my head. And she ended up wanting to have a conversation with me about something. And we ended up talking for like an hour about her life, about her experiences, about how she sees me raising my daughters, how I treat her, how grateful she is, and the way and relationship that we have. There was another worker in my building that was crying to her and was talking about how she was being, mistreated, and how lucky she was to have somebody that was kind and valued her. And so she gave her number to the person who referred her to me to help her maybe find another opportunity. And that person who I've been referring people to is supposedly he's lit, he's up, his money is up. I've referred to him now maybe at least a dozen people. He supplies credible references for domestic workers, chefs, drivers, au pairs, gardeners, all of the like. And apparently I've been giving him a lot of business. So he's been really excited and really grateful and telling her to bring me gifts and all of those things. So shout out to Mr. George. But I was emotional, right? I was emotional with how she was able to open up to me about certain things, not asking me for anything, right? We just wanted to clear up some issues about communication, working styles, things that she needs from me, things that I need from her. And it was a beautiful conversation, and it affirmed that I am impacting directly people's lives in a positive way, and that she felt so safe to share with me. And I also feel so safe to have her a part of our family, helping me. And I'm so grateful to her. And I'm so grateful for her humility and her willingness, and her love that she shows to my girls, And so she affirmed through her own experience with me, and also the experience of Mr. George, and, my ability to help and support the growth of his business, that that I am doing the right thing, that I am on a great journey. And the last person was one of my very best friends, who I've known now, wow, going on 12 years, I think. We worked together at Red Bull. She is also traveling the world as an artist. She's brilliant. She's an artist. She's a green engineer. I mean, she's doing all of these amazing things, and she's back home in the US after being gone for a little over a year. And we were talking. She's also, certified yoga instructor. So I told her, I'm going to yoga. I haven't been to yoga in years. I don't really like yoga, but I'm going because I need to heal my body. And she, was just, I could tell she was in the States when I called her, because there's an energy that exists when you're there. And, it started out really positive, and it was all really positive, but I was able to affirm the experience that she was having, because I have also had it, where we're talking about how lovely our lives are, how amazing we feel, how incredible of experiences we're having, and people who only know us from the box that they were in, or that they are in, that we were once in with them, get offended. They get offended by why we're choosing to do something different. Choosing to do something different than they are choosing to do, which is live outside of the US, do things without certainty, take risks, build a business, enter into a possibly this could work situation. And, it was just so beautiful that we were having that moment again today, when on the heels of just going through an experience and recognizing this is a season of solitude for me. This is a season of transformation, where I am really meant to create the things that are changing the future for myself and for my legacy. And to be able to get that confirmation through 3 different people on one day, I know is God. I know it's God. I know it's the universe, the ancestors, my guides telling me, we got you. We see you. Even in the midst of you feeling unsure, unclear, you are exactly where you're meant to be. And I want to affirm that with you today, that no matter who is unaware or uncertain of your journey, this is your journey and your vision was given to you for you to pursue and for you to live. And I hope that resonates with you. Until the next time, I'll see you soon.